It's what?
My art studio. Like I spend my free time. I have all of my art supplies here.
Hmm. Good.
Internet is here better, and like today because of the weather, it was snowing today, so the internet is really bad. So I came to the place that like is the best.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, other students were talking about snow. It's the first time maybe since 2017 you have that much snow, and I don't know how we
It's the
call this.
first
The
time in
really,
my whole life. I lived in a city like called Izmir, which is like almost all the time summer.
yeah,
Much no,
first
not that
time
much.
you see that much snow, really?
Yes, like snowing here. I went to skiing like almost every year, but like instead of that, this is my first time seeing it actually like snow there and not like fake snow and stuff.
Uh, I see. Good. Mr. Musa, how are you?
I am fine.
As usual, you are thoughtful. All right. Are you also happy that you have snow?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's happy. Maybe you like snow a lot. It's good. So, guys, if you're ready, Sona.
Hello.
Hi, Sona. Um, so, Musa, Defna, Sona, if you are ready, let's do something. All right. Let's keep
Yeah.
discussing, exchanging some ideas, opinions about the problems. And after that, we will see because we have only 1 hour, maybe like 55 minutes. And maybe solving a problem yourself is also good, but sometimes solving a problem with people together, that's also something good. When I was studying at high school, always there's a kind of competition, okay, and always we try to solve more challenging questions, and I don't know, it's a kind of atmosphere, and that's why I think we studied well at school. At school means I also studied a kind of international school, and it was, I mean, it was really good. I mean, education was really high. So last time we started this questions and we did a few of them. And as I told you, actually, this is S3 paper, right? That's for grade 9 students. But a lot of questions are very similar. If they are a little bit hard, maybe I will give you more hint, okay? That's also kind of maybe a little bit challenge for you. And after all, questions are, it is similar. Okay, we are not talking about very complex things here or very complicated problems here. Okay, so now let's start then. At least let's try to solve how many questions? 10 questions if possible, minimum 8. Okay, just looking at this, Daphne, what is the answer? Can you tell me what is the answer here? What is X?
Is it 2? No. Yes.
The whole thing is equal to 4. That means that if I just take this part, also it's just a copy of the original expression, right? Also it must be equal to 4. Then square root of x plus 4 is equal to 4. What is x? X equals 12, right? Because 12 plus 4 is 16. Square root of 16 is 4.
I like that. But teacher, shouldn't it be like 4 if you put 4 on? That's not 2. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. We did this already, right? Or we did just similar question? Do you
We
remember
did
this
similar
question, Daphne?
questions, teacher. I
I
don't
think
remember this question.
you are the one who gave us the idea to solve this. We will try some different way. Find the smallest whole number that leaves a remainder of 1 when divided by 3. Let's say the smallest whole number is n, okay? So actually that n, when we divide this by 3, let's say 3 times quotient is a, the remainder is 1. And when we divide the same number by 5, remainder is 2. So this 5 times b, remainder is 2. And when we divide the same number again by 7, and we have some quotient is c, the remainder is 3, right? So what is the smallest whole number? And if you actually remember this here, the biggest divisor is 3. So actually I need to use this, right? And give some values for C. You just use guess and trial method. For example, if C is equal to 1 and N is equal to 10, but 10 is divisible by 5,
Can
it
you
doesn't.
use like XY, how we solve XY?
XY? Which XY?
Yes. Like, the coordinate system. You have the similar problem. Y equals to AX plus B. So like, maybe that way.
I don't get you. What do you mean?
Like in putting 1 instead of C and then finding out what N equals to that way.
Okay.
And then see if the remainder, see if it makes sense, maybe, if it becomes an actual number.
Okay.
No, just 1 is enough because it will be smallest number.
Yes. So this actually here I'm just using the method that you used last time. Here 7 is the biggest divisor. Actually this expression takes us to the answer much faster. If C is equal to 1, 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10, N is equal to 10. But actually 10 is divisible by 5. So that's not the answer. If C is equal to 2, for example, 7 times 2 is 14, 14 plus 3 is 17. N is equal to 17. But if you divide 17 by 5, the remainder is 2. But if you divide by 3, the remainder is also 2. Also, it's actually not the answer. If C is equal to 3, then N is equal to 24, and that's divisible by 4. Also, it doesn't work. But of course, we should think a bit faster. How about C equals 4? It is 28. It is 31. And if you divide by 5, remainder is 1, not 2. If C is equal to 5, it is 35, 38, right? 38 divide by 5, remainder is 3. Again, it doesn't work. Okay. So until 5, it doesn't work. So I don't know in faster way, how can we read the solution? How about if C is equal to 6?
Yeah, how did we do this last time?
Yeah, we just actually give some numbers, but last time the range was given. The number is between 40 and 70. That's why we could get the answer so fast. But here, this one is S3. It's a little bit harder. You need to find
It
yourself.
says smallest whole number.
Yeah, but here the range is not given. We don't know. This N is between 40 and 50 or 50 and 70. It's not given.
But teacher, like, let's get the biggest number there, which is 7. Multiply 1 by 7 and then 10. But 10 can be divisible to 5. Then put 2 instead of C, which makes 14 plus 13, 3, 17. When you divide 17 into 5, you will get 2. When you divide it into 3, you will get 2. Then how about if you put 3 there, then 3 multiplied by 7, 21, plus 3, 24. But that is divisible by 3. Then you put like 5 there, 5 multiplied by 7, 35 plus 3. But that will leave 3 remainder when it's divided by 5. And then you put 6 there, 6 multiplied by 7, 42 plus 3, 45. That is divisible by 5. And then if you put 7 there, 52, yes.
It's a 52, right? Also, last time actually we got 52. So 52, if we divide by 3, the remainder is 1. 3 times 17 plus 1. If you divide by 5, it is 10. Remainder is 2. If you divide by 7, the remainder is 3. So the answer is 52.
You're obviously not going to try the 3 and the 5 multiplied by 7 because like they'll probably already be divisible, or like there will be left 3 remainder. So you will just not do those.
Okay. So here, actually, we should just list a few numbers. When you divide by 7, the remainder is 3. What are this? If the first number is, for example, 1, it is 10, right? So those numbers are 10, 17, 24, 31, 38, 45, 52, and these numbers. And look at these numbers. 24 divisible by 3, delete this. And 45 divisible by 3, delete this. And also 10 divisible by actual 5, delete this, right? And 17 divided by 3, remainder is 2. Divide by 3, remainder is 2. 31, if you divide by 5, for example, remainder is 1, not 2. So the only number here is 52. But if you just list the numbers and check this, I think we can get the answer much faster. Ibrahim Abdullayev, when did you come? Ibrahim? Okay. Musa, do you remember this question? How did we do this question?
Mm, yeah, yeah, like we maybe.
If you remember this 2014,
Last sentence.
2015, right? Let's say it's X. And 2015, 2014, what is this? Let's say it is Y.
X
And
minus
2014,
1.
2014, it is X.
Teacher, why don't we just do it like 10,000, 9,999 minus
Yes,
6.
yes, it is something like this. So when you just simplify this, here we have X times Y minus, here we have X minus 1, Y plus 1. If you expand this, XY plus X minus Y, which is equal to X minus Y. So what is X? 2014, 2015. Also here we have 1, right? Here we have plus also 1, plus 1. So what is X plus 1? X plus 1 is 2014, 2015. Okay, 2014 and 2015. Anyway, minus 1 minus 1. So it is Y. Okay. Anyway, x, y, x, y take cancel each other. Minus times y, it is y minus x plus 1. What is y plus 1? Y plus 1 is 2015 and 2015. And how about x? X is 2014 and 2015, right? So the loss actually for this is the same, 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 minus 1, it is just 1. So the answer is 10,000. I mean, that's the shorter way. Usually these kind of questions, if you
Plus
solve
1.
using algebra, we can read the solution much faster.
Teacher, plus 1.
Huh?
There's a plus 1 in the end.
No, no, no. Actually, this, what is y plus 1? Y plus 1 is this, right? Y
Okay.
plus 1. Okay, it's 2015, 2015. Okay, guys, this one you try, okay? Let's say 1.5 minutes, at least have a look. And after that, let's discuss. Sona, you have to answer this question. Do you remember this kind of question? We did, I think, 2 similar questions. That is a little bit different, but the idea is similar. Or Sona, if you know the answer, just let me know.
Yeah, I remember.
I know it, teacher.
You know, what is the answer? Tell me.
3n.
3n?
Yes.
No. No. Find the sum of the terms in the nth pair of brackets. Sum. Sona, any answer?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet. Why not yet?
I don't know. I'm kind of confused on this. Like, I don't know.
Musa, how about you?
I'm close.
Close. How close are you?
Like I find the formula, like the equation, and now I'm like multiplying and etc.
Multiplying? Why are you multiplying? We need to find the sum of these terms, right?
Not multiplying, like I have the three hoops, and now I like, let's say, plus them.
Hmm. Daphne, how about you? Did you see your mistake? I mean, did you finish it?
I did it, but I still get the n. It's like n minus 1 plus n plus n plus 1, which is like just 3n.
So
Are you
here,
going to do it the way like n plus 1 plus 1? Like 3n plus 2?
no, did you find the terms in the nth pair of brackets? What?
Wait, there's 2 more to it, because like it starts from 5, not from 1. Okay, that's where I made the mistake, right?
No, here, look. Okay, but did
The
you write
first one,
the
in the
terms in the
first
nth pair
one,
of
teacher.
brackets? Did you write the terms? What are the terms here?
X plus 3.
No, look here. The first one is, if you just look at the numbers in the middle, these are just the multiples of 3, right? But the first one is, what is it? It is 2 times 3. The second one is 3 times 3. Third one is 4 times 3, right? So the difference is the first one is 2. Second one is 3. Third one is 4, right? So nth one, right? It will be here. Then what we have here? Here we have 3 times, right? Actually, nth one will be, what is it? Here we have n plus 1, right? So here we have 3 times n plus 1. And here we have 3 times n plus 1 minus 1. And here we have, and the last one will be 3 times n plus 1 plus 1. As you see here, if n equals 1, for example, 3 times 2, 6, 6 minus 5, we get the first term, right? That's actually the first pair of brackets. And 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 times 2, 6, and the 6 plus 1, 7. We get the first one. If n equals 2, we get the terms in the second pair of brackets. If n equals 3, we get the terms in the third pair of brackets. So actually, nth pair of brackets terms will be this. So what is the sum then? The sum is here 3 times n plus 1 minus 1 plus 3 times n plus 1 plus 3 times n plus 1 plus 1. And this minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. And here we have 3, 3, 3, right? That's equal to 9 n plus 1. Or simply, that is 9 n plus 9. Sn.
Teacher, that's because it's not like it starts from 5. And I did like, there's another way to do it actually.
What is that way?
Just so you go like, and that one is like the second one, you'd find the total of it, 11, 17, 18. Like in the second one, it's 18. So like 6 multiplied by n. Sorry, yeah. Minus 1 plus 1.
So are you saying that the sum of the numbers in each pair, the first one is, what is it? It is 18, right? And next one is 27. Next one is 36. Next one is 45, right?
Teacher,
So
those
that's,
are just like the
But I
things
look
of
at
9, the times of 9.
this one is 9 times 2.
Yes.
9 times 3. 9 times 4. And when it is nth one, right, it will be, because when it is 1, this one is 2. When it is 2, this one is 3. When it is n, at that time, this will be n plus 1, right? That is 9 times n plus 1. That is also another way. That's also good. Okay. How about this question? Actually, it's about the similarity. So first, can you just give a try? And after that, let's discuss, okay? Everybody need to write on a piece of paper. And it's not so hard question. Just we need to use the similarity, okay? Sona, you are good in geometry, right?
Oh, what?
Are you good in geometry?
Kind of. Average, I would say.
Sona, usually, how much do you get in your math exams? More than 80?
It depends on the topic. We recently started geometry, like the polygons and stuff, but like we haven't written any exam on it, so I don't know. But like in general, my geometry is not that bad.
Good. Musa, did you get anything?
No,
Daphne, how about you?
Teacher, I'm trying to do it still. Can I ask something, teacher? About this one, the one that was like very similar to this problem. Can we possibly use the Euclid theorem to solve it?
Use what?
Euclid theorem. I think that's how it's pronounced, like the one that we just passed. Because I was thinking about it and it looks very similar. But in Euclid theorem, I think it has to be 19 degrees that divides the triangle, right?
No, no, here, just you need to use the similar triangles. Okay. And if you remember, if two triangles are similar, right? Let's say triangle A, B, C is similar to, let's say, D, E, not D, E. Let's say it is similar to P, Q, R, right? If they are similar, then what we know about these two triangles, that means that corresponding angles are equal. And angle B is equal to angle Q. And angle C is equal to angle R. And also their corresponding sides are proportional, right? AB over PQ is equal to AC over PR is equal to BC over QR. Musa, do you remember this?
No.
Two triangles are similar. That means that their corresponding angles are equal, number one. Because if corresponding angles are equal, then we call them similar triangles. And if two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, actually, we studied this in chapter 1. I don't know if you remember or not. Chapter 1 is about similar and congruent triangles in figures, actually, in general. Anyway, in this question, it says that AB is equal to AC. That means that ABC is an isosceles triangle. And D is a point on AB such that DC is equal to BC, right? So DC is equal to BC means also actually this equals this. Also they are, it is an isosceles triangle. And E is a point on DC such that EB is equal to DB. That means that this equals this. Okay. If BC is equal to 16, so BC is equal to 16, and EC equals 12. So EC is equal to 12. That means that DE is equal to 4, right? Because DC is equal to BC, BC equals 16, EC is equal to 12, then DE must be 4. Find the length of AB, okay? And suppose that we know that AB is equal to AC, right? So here we have AB is equal to AC, that's equal to X. So we are going to find this one, okay? So now from these relationships, okay, suppose that this angle is alpha, all right? Then how about this angle? Okay, is it also alpha? Yes, right? Because if this one angle is beta, right, and also this angle is, this angle is beta, because BC is equal to CD, right? And also that means that also this angle is, what is it, beta. All right, so now from this relationship, what can I write here? Okay, that means a triangle DBE, triangle DBE, right, is similar to triangle ABC. Can you see this, Daphna? Triangle DBE is similar to ABC. And also more than that, actually. And also that is similar to what triangle? Also it is similar to BCD. BCD. These two triangles are similar to each other. If you look at this angle D, what is angle D? It is this, right? And angle D equals angle A. What is angle A? No, 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 no. It should be ABC is equal to BDE. This should be BDE.
Teacher, can we say to like ABC that it's like 90 minus 1 divided by 2 alpha?
90 minus, why 90?
Because I just divided it into 2 because
Well,
ABC and BCA, they are both equal to each other. Like, so I minus the 1 out of 180, subtracted it, and then just divided it into 2.
I think we don't need, yeah, here, just here, you need to see that in the equation, BDC equals BC, right? What does it mean? It means that BCD is an isosceles triangle. And AB is equal to DB. What does it mean? Also, this DBE is also an isosceles triangle. And also, after giving this relationship, this angle B, as you see here, this angle B is equal to angle B, right? So actually, angle B is equal to angle C because ABC is also isosceles triangle, right? So now from here, if you look at this triangle, BDE, isosceles triangle, and that's similar to BCD, right? Because also actually these angles are equal, one angle, base angle, that means also remaining angles must be equal. That's also similar to triangle BCD, BCD. And that's it. Now from here, I can just write the, what is it, the proportion, and we can get X. For example, from here, AB, what is AB? I need to find AB, right? That's equal to X. BC, what is BC? Do we know BC? BC equals 16. Is equal to, from the first triangle BC, BC is 16 over CD. What is CD? CD equals 16, right? So what? ABC, okay, is similar to BCD. ABC is similar to CBD. Big triangle ABC, this angle alpha, right? ABC is similar to BCD. BCD. So in a big triangle AB, that's equal to X, right? AB is equal to AC, that's equal to X. And the AB is correspond BC. What is BC? Is equal to 16. And BC in a big triangle, what is BC? It is 16. And here we have CD. What is CD? It is 16. Yeah, that's it, I think. What is X? X equals 16. Or am I wrong? CBD.
Teacher, how can it be 16? Think about it.
AB
It's
is
like
X.
then it makes it all like an all equal triangle, but it's an isosceles triangle.
BD. AC. 16. CD. 16. Yes, Daphne, what did you say?
Yeah, I said like how can it be 16? Because like those two sides,
Yeah.
this is an isosceles triangle, then that would make it like an all equal triangle.
Okay. No, 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 definitely they are not equal. It's okay, guys. Just sum it up. Yeah, here. Let's just do this step by step. Okay. Number one is if two triangles are similar, that means that their corresponding angles are equal. The first one. Number two, their corresponding sides are proportional. Number two. Okay, that we have to know. Now, if you look at this triangle, all right, here ABC, this ABC is similar to CBD. How do I know that? Because ABC angle B is equal to angle C. And since if you look at the triangle BCD, right, it's also an isosceles triangle. That's angle B must be equal to angle D. Okay, so actually that means that this angle, let me just write here, then this angle must be alpha, right? The top angle, alpha, also this one is alpha. Okay, so now how about the small triangle EBD or BDE? BDE. Also, it's an isosceles triangle, right? And if it is beta, and also this angle is beta, and this angle, this small angle, let's say this angle is, what is it? It is alpha. Okay. So now from here, triangle BDE is similar to triangle ABC is similar to triangle CBD. Okay. Now using these two triangles, I can write this one. AB is equal to X and CB is equal to 16 equals BC is equal to 16, right? And BC corresponds BD. What is BD? I don't know. Let me just write here BD now. Now, how about using the first and the second triangles? That's my first equation. Okay, the second one is BD. Do you know BD? Yes, it is 16 over AB. What is AB? I don't know. That is X. And how about DE? DE is equal to 4 and BC is equal to 16. So now from here I can find X. If you just cross multiply, what is X? X equals 16 times 16 over 4, which is equal to 64. Dot, dot, dot. What is the length of AB? AB is equal to 64 centimeters. Okay, Musa, Defna, Sona, Ibrahim. I think now it's more clear. If you didn't get this, let me know which step is actually it's not clear. You're just using the similarity of two triangles. Two triangles similar when their corresponding angles are equal. And if they are similar, then their corresponding sides are proportional. And from here, you should see the similar triangles and write the similarity relationship, okay, or relation, let's say. And after that, just actually write a few equations. You can see which one is good to find the value of x. That's it. Okay, Daphne?
Yes, teacher.
Let's move this. Sometimes you may have a look, but you may not understand 100%. But I'm sure that if you just try tomorrow and you have some idea, you will get this. At this, I explain this a lot. Uh, how about this question? Okay, now let's do this together. Also, you'll have some rest. Maybe you'll try the next question. Musa, do you remember this question? Did you ever solve this kind of question?
Yes, I remember this question.
You remember, right? And how did you do this? The first part, right? The first sum is equal to x, right? And the question is, we need to express this thing in terms of x. And suppose that this sum is equal to s. Okay. So now if I just write s here, s is equal to 1 plus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 4 squared plus 1 over 6 squared plus 1 over 8 squared plus dot 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 equals 1 plus, here actually 1 over. What is 2 squared? I can write it as 1 times 2, right? So we can just write it as 1 squared times 2 squared. Plus the second one, we can write it actually 4. It is 2 times 2. So I can write it as 2 squared times 2 squared. And 1 over, how about 6 squared? It is 2 squared again times 3 squared because I can write 6 as 2 times 3. Plus, how about 8? It is 2 times 4, that is 2 squared and 4 squared. Dot, dot, dot. Plus, and as you see here, what is the common factor here? 2 squared, 2 squared, 2 squared, 2 squared, right? So I can just take this 2 squared out. So here we have then 1 plus 1 over 2 squared, which is equal to 4. And inside the bracket, what we have here, 1 plus 1 over 2 squared plus 1 over 3 squared plus 1 over 4 squared plus dot dot. And actually that part is given by this expression is equal to x. So the whole thing is equal to 1 plus 1 over 4x. Or simply that's just equal to 4 plus x over 4. So we have just written the given expression in terms of x. So dot dot dot, the answer is, what is it? Let me just write here, x over 4 plus 1. Actually, whichever you like, okay? So that is how we solve, and if we solved maybe before, I don't remember if we solved this with you or not. And how about the next question? Give a try first, think a little bit, okay, 2.5 minutes. Let's discuss this after that. If the 4-digit number x88y is divisible by 45, find the possible values of x and y. Now hint, what kind of numbers are divisible by 45? To be divisible by 45, 45 is 5 times 9, right? So it must be divisible by 5, and also it must be divisible by 9. Sona, did you understand the question? Sona, Daphne, any answer?
No, not yet.
Musa?
I found the one number is it's 2880.
So tell me the value of x and y. What do you get for x and for y?
X equal 2, y equal 0.
Okay, that's correct answer. One more?
Yeah. No, I had time only for one.
Okay, let's do it together. Daphne, what number is actually divisible by 9? What is the condition for a number to be divisible by 9?
Should be divisible by 3. Being divisible by 3 means all the numbers inside of that should be divisible. The digits inside of that
Divisible.
sums should be divisible by 3. Yes, that
Okay,
is that how you put it?
the sum of the digits must be divisible by 9, right? Then that number is divisible by 9. If it is divisible by 3, then that number is divisible by 3. So now we know that 45,
Divisible.
45 is equal to 5 times 9. And this 5 and 9, they are relatively prime numbers because their common factor is 1. So for a number to be divisible by 45, it must be divisible by 5 and it must be divisible by 9. Okay, now we are talking about this number, x, 8, 8y. The first case. And what numbers are divisible by 5? We know that the last digit should be 0 or 5. So my first case is, suppose that y is equal to 0. So now if it is 0, it's divisible by 5, right? And to be divisible by 9, the sum of these digits, x plus 8 plus 8 plus y is 0, which is equal to 16 plus x. It must be divisible by 9. So what if this number is divisible by 9, what is x here? This x should be equal to 2, right? Because 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 is divisible by 9. So good. Now we have the first answer that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 0. Now the second case, how about the second case is y is equal to 5. Then here we have x plus 8 plus 8 plus 5, which is equal to 21 plus x, right? And when this sum is divisible by 9, if x is equal to, what is it? 6, because 27 is divisible by 7. So our second possible answer is x equals 6 and y is equal to 5. So we have two possible answers. It is 2, 0 and 6 and 5. Okay, Musa.
Okay, I like the math, like I didn't know this formula, like what numbers divisible by 9. I just like give and try.
Good. Good. Okay, actually,
I
and
have a
also,
little table here. So I just like went to the numbers and find their like what was it called? Prime factors? Yes. Like you enter a number and it gives you the prime number factors of that number. So it's easier to find that way. Or you can just go to the calculator and just try to divide the try to find every single possible answer.
hmm,
That also
actually,
works.
in this exam, you are not allowed to use a calculator, and this one is very easy way actually because, and how do I know that when the digits, the sum of the digits, if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, it is divisible by 9. Because we can always write, for example, let's say A, B, C, D, right? How do I know that if I actually want this number to be divisible by 9, what is my condition? Actually, I can just write it as, what is it? A times, this one is 1000, right? It is 1000 A plus 100 B plus, and here we have 10 C plus, here we have D. Okay, so this 1000, right, I can just write it as 999A plus A. How about 100B? I can write it as 99B plus B. How about 10C? I can write it as 9C plus C plus D. As I say here, these numbers 999A, 99B, 9C, these are all divisible by 9. And for this number to be divisible by 9, this A plus B plus C plus D. The sum actually should be divisible by 9, which means that this A, B, C, D are just the digits of this number. And that's why for a number to be divisible by 9, the sum of its digits must be divisible by 9. Okay, at the time, even if they ask more complicated questions using this idea, we can get very accurate answer. Okay, find the exact value of this. Now, actually, you are expert in solving this kind of questions, right? And suppose that this thing is equal to x, 1 over 1 plus, 1 over 1 plus, 1 over 1 plus, right? So that means that 1 over 1 plus. So that is actually, this also exact copy of the question. That is also x. Now from here we have 1 over 1 plus x is equal to x. Or x squared plus x, and take this one to the left hand side, minus 1 is equal to 0. And how do you solve this question? It is just, what is it? X squared, right? Okay, x squared. Anyway, let's just solve this using the formula. What is discriminant? Discriminant equals 1 minus 4 times negative 1. That's equal to 5. So x1 is equal to minus 5 plus square root of 5 over 2. And x2 is equal to minus 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. But the second one is negative, but here 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 plus is a positive number. So actually the answer is this. So from here, dot, 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 the answer is square root of 5 minus 1 over 2. Okay, Musa?
Okay.
How about this, Daphne? Did we solve this question, or did you ever see this question before?
I did see it, but not solve it.
Okay. Give
Yes,
a
we solved
try. Okay, let me give it 2 minutes, and after that, we will finish our class. Okay, that's the last question for today. And at least give a try and tell me the idea. How can we solve this problem? And let's discuss this after 1.5 minutes. Okay, just I need your idea. First, have a look. Yes, Daphne, any idea? Just tell me the idea. What do you think? How can we solve this problem?
Maybe AP. No, I don't have any.
Musa, how about you?
like first we draw like a right angle triangle, and then like the radius is r, and like this side is 3. How to say this?
Sure. Is it like we multiply them together and like add one more or something?
No, here
Like,
the diagram shows a square AEFG, right? And with an inscribed circle ABCD. Okay, ABCD is a rectangle such that AB is equal to 3, and this one is equal to 3, and AD is equal to 6. Okay, what is the question? Find the radius of the circle, and suppose that that is the center of the circle. All right, now let me just draw one line parallel to AB or AE, another line parallel to EF. Okay, so that means it's a right angle triangle, right? So now, if I draw one more line parallel to this and one more line parallel to this, and we know that actually the whole thing, right? This is just the radius of the circle. And how about the whole thing? Also, it is the radius of the circle, right? So now, if I join again
wait,
C
we did
with,
one of these questions at
I want
yes,
school.
to
it is very similar, but it's a bit
Okay.
different. So now
I
we
want
have a right angle triangle here, right? So now in the right angle triangle, what is this part? What is this part? It is just equal to, let me write here, since this part is 3, right? That's equal to r minus 3. And how about this part? Or let me just draw this part. And this part is, what is it? R minus 6. And this one is just a radius. Now I can write the equation here. Then r minus 3 squared plus r minus 6 squared is equal to r squared. So now if you expand this, we will get the answer. That's the main idea. And you know how to solve this equation. R squared minus 6r plus 9 plus r squared minus 12r plus 36 equals r squared. So this r squared, it is gone. And here we have r squared minus 6 minus 12 minus 18r, 9 plus 36, it is plus 45 is equal to 0. Do we have any numbers whose product is 45 and their sum is 18? These numbers are, what is it? Minus 15 minus 3, right? So I can just write this r minus 3, r minus 15, that's equal to 0. Now from here, r equals 15 or r is equal to 3. But here we have r minus 6, right? So it cannot be less than 6. So that means that this answer is rejected. So what is the answer? The radius of the circle is 15 centimeters. Okay. Okay then, Musa, Defna,
I
Sona,
want
that much
like
is
I
enough.
want to see something like this here.
Huh?
I want to see like something like this, like right angle triangle. But
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I got you, Musa. Actually, your idea was correct. But if you just thought like this, that's good. Just drawing some parallel lines and forming a right angled triangle and using Pythagorean theorem, and we can get the answer. Okay, then, Musa, Defna, Sona, if you have some time, try to practice the rest of the questions until Monday. Okay, today is Wednesday, right? So I will meet you Monday. If you have a look at this, come with idea, we will go much faster. And let's see, okay? Thank you very much. I have to finish this meeting. The group is waiting for me. Have a nice weekend. I will see you on Monday, okay?
okay, thank you too. Goodbye,
Okay.
good luck,
All
bye.
right,
Bye.
thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye.